And as for a fun little wrap-up here, if you're done watching, that's fine. But,
Yeah.
well, maybe give a quick update. The games we talked about last year that we said we were looking forward to 2009, we're going to just briefly mention them, see if they were awesome, if they were terrible. Oh, man, did we really miss this?
So this is, just to clarify, these are the games that last year, in our last video...
In 2008, we said we were looking forward to in 2009.
Yes.
And we're going to do the same thing for 2009, looking into 2010. But from 2008, we were looking forward to Bionic Commando.
Are we going to talk about them first and then go on?
Just very briefly, mechanics were really, really good, actually. Voice acting was stupid bad, the story was terrible, and I hated how it was isolated with that stupid radiation garbage.
Yeah.
That could have been a great, great game.
It sucks because...
And it wasn't even Capcom that did it either.
No, it was Grin, and they did such a stellar job on the arcade remake of the NES game, or reimagining of the NES game, and then they came out with this, and I love swinging around town, and there's a lot of good moments in it, but fuck, jeez, the ending was terrible. The
Super
story,
Joe's the bad guy? Come on!
not even a good reason for him to be a bad guy.
This game I want to see done again, but I want to see Capcom do it. Just keep the swing mechanics, but I want to see Capcom do it and give it that classic 80s cheesy feel.
Yeah.
Not hard to do. They try to make it, to me, like they try to make it like Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
And that's not Metal Gear Solid. It never was supposed to be. Another game we was looking forward to, Lord of the Rings Conquest. I'm so glad I did not pay $60 for that game.
I think you can get it for like $10 anywhere now.
10 to 15, maybe even 20, not even 20. 10 to $15. Yeah, I'd probably buy it. Pick it up.
Yeah. But it's not like...
Nothing special.
Yeah, it wasn't epic. It was Star Wars Battlefront with a new paint coat. New paint coat. New coat of paint.
New paint coat. Nice.
Oh, man.
Skate 2. That was your big one.
Yeah, God, I love the first Skate so much.
You even did a video review.
I did a really rushed video review because I had to get my opinions out there, and albeit it's not a bad game, but I was disappointed. There's a lot of cool mechanics that added to Skate 2, but a lot that didn't really enhance it, and I can only hope Skate 3 helps it out. I don't want to see this series go the way Tony Hawk did, and then 8 years from now, I'm standing on a plastic skateboard cursing myself for spending $1,000 on a plastic piece of shit.
Oh, that was terrible. Man, that was really terrible.
Tony Hawk Ride's a bad game.
Oh, Resident Evil 5 lived up to my expectations.
God, it was great. It was good.
Street Fighter 4, that was well worth the wait.
Exceeded expectations.
Bam. Even that little intro song.
Oh, yeah.
Cheesy. I mean, it's not like super, like like that.
I hope there's a new intro. I'm just going to hope there's a new intro, but
doesn't need words, but it's cool.
Bad.
Ghostbusters, I loved. Downright loved. It's kind of short, and it's one of those games once you play once, you experience the story, okay. But you can say that for about any movie, and just because Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd, they wrote the script, did a great job with the script, and like I said, they got Ernie Hudson and Bill Murray to come back to do the voice acting. Incredible. Now, granted, Dan Aykroyd, he blew him out of the water, but Bill Murray's parts too was right on the money. And the fifth Ghostbuster that you played, the part of him, he was stellar too.
Yeah,
he had those little facial expressions and the those big moves. He's getting pushed off a building or he's screaming or whatever. That was good.
It's a good game.
Another game we looked forward to. We talked about Champions Online.
Not bad.
Both of us got into the
the
beta testing. Wasn't bad. Wasn't stellar. I'll never play it again. And the other three games that we talked about, Diablo 3, StarCraft 2, and Star Trek Online.
Never seen
Well, they're supposed to come out next year, so...
Or potential. Blizzard doesn't say anything on StarCraft 2 or Diablo 3, but we're assuming, hopefully, sometime next year.
So we'll go ahead and quickly wrap this up now. Our games we're looking forward to 2010. Well, I've made this very obvious for myself, Gooch. Mass Effect 2. That is going to be a hit out of the park. It's going to be rivaling Game of the Year, RPG of the Year, possibly even Shooter of the Year. I mean, it's going to be up there. Now, there is a ton of games coming out this year for 2010. A ton of them. But that's a big one.
Yeah, now, I finally beat, for people that don't listen to the podcast, I finally beat Mass Effect 1. It's a good game, and now I can't wait for Mass Effect 2 more than ever.
Star Trek Online.
Oh, man.
Definite release date for 2010.
February.
Very, very early, yeah. Dead Rising 2.
Pretty good. Another one that's got the Vegas theme thing to it.
A lot of other people are really looking forward to this game. For me, not so much as God of War 3. I'll look at it.
Yeah.
I never was a big fan of the series personally. I know that people love it. That's just
It's
my
good.
opinion. That's my opinion only. I'm a super fan of it.
It's great for just a run in and mindlessly beat shit up with a great controls. It's good.
Final Fantasy
13 and 14. Holy shit! Jeez, It's bad enough I have Dragon Age, and I'll probably still be playing Dragon Age when Final Fantasy 14 comes out, and 13,
and the remake of Lunar, the Silver Star called Lunar Harmony of the Silver Star on the PSP. That's just gonna be a blast for the past retro game. But probably that game will win some sort of award for the 2010 award show. I guarantee it. Well, we're going to find something for it because
unless the translation is awful.
Unless it's that bad. But the company that was Xseed, the one that's doing the translation and the making of the game itself over from Japan to America, they're a pretty quality company out there. And it's not going to be just like Working Designs when they originally had it, but I believe they will do a great job with it. And that ranking up there is my absolute favorite video game series of all time is the Lunar series. Even though we had Lunar 1 and Lunar 2, would have loved to have played Magic School. Never got here in the United States, and I can't read Japanese, so I couldn't play the Japanese version. And Dragon Song on the DS does not count. That was just garbage. And Gooch, some of the names are slipping off the top of my head right now, but there are a massive ton of games coming out next year.
Oh, the Old Republic.
The Old Republic's coming out. Dante's Inferno, I believe, is coming out. That looks like pretty good. Alien vs. Predator is another one.
Oh, man, next year's going to be nuts. Let's just say
Mario Galaxy 2, Metroid Prime. It's going to be a massive year. I mean, this could be the decade that wraps up all of maybe not all of 2000. It's going to be an awesome year. So if you're just getting into gaming, wow, what a time to join.
Yeah, now, we've said, 2007 was a phenomenal year. 2008 was pretty good. 2009, this year, we're like, holy crap, we can't top it. Next year might. I mean, I seriously mean it. Some of the biggest games to come out in half a decade are coming out next year. So, fuck, I can't even talk. I'm excited.
I can only say one thing. PS3 and Xbox 360, watch your backs, because Nintendo Wii, they got some games this year from us. They're going to be making a massive charge in 2010. Mario's coming with a vengeance. John Shepard and all of them, they better look out.
Yeah.
He's throwing some fireballs.
What the?
So is Samus. She's coming too.
Does she throw fireballs?
And Link.
Yeah,
there's a new Link game.
Zelda, yeah. New Zelda.
You're Link, damn it. Should be the Legend of Link.
Legend of Link. That would be the LOL series.
Yeah, that'd been awesome.
Oh, we're rambling, man. That's awesome. So that is our second annual Game of the Year awards.
Hope
Two times.
Hope you had a great time watching it, and as always, we are planned for next year, for 2010. Hopefully I'll lose some weight by then.
Hopefully I will stop losing hair.
And just on the flip side also, keep in mind that 2,000 subscriber mark, when we hit that, we do have a special video planned, but it's going to depend on you. And again, just stay tuned to see what they are. And also listen to our podcast at mypodcast.com, Gooch and the Dooshebag.
Man, oh yeah. And then write us emails if you got comments and stuff.
GoochandTheDouchebag at gmail.com.
Yeah, throw some shit there. Oh man, wow. So
until next time, you YouTubers, we will see you next year in 2010 for our next video, and hopefully we will wrap up the worst consoles of all time. We'll see you later.
Bye. Stop watching.
Go play Dragon Age. And Batman.
And Batman.
And Uncharted 2.
And Uncharted 2.
Go play. Go
play. Go play Mass Effect. Get ready for Mass Effect 2.
Why aren't you leaving?
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't you have a home?
I'm serious. Don't
you have a home? You just want to see my beard, huh? Yeah, it's nice in there. Yes.
What's your fucking problem? Video's over. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
Ghostbusters! Dun, 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 dun.
I said get the hell out of here!
Hope you break your camera. Well, there's some outtakes.
No, I have to keep that in. It works. What are we talking about?
I'm just rambling.
I don't know how long that is, man. I'm scared.
Oh, that's long.
Can you save our audio? Or stop it and save it?
53.